So there'll be so many things going on all at the same time. It's going to be great to have all of these artists who some have been coming to the Book Arts Fair for a really long time, and there's a lot of younger artists that may be into graphic novels or zines. Yeah. So we'll have exhibitors in the grand halls through here, and then we'll have marketplace retailers that sell book arts and printmaking supplies and handmade paper in there. Back behind that, there'll be a lecture hall, and we'll have lectures going on as well as films. So it's going to be this great explosion of all these people coming together.
Very educational.
Yeah.
If you don't know anything about book arts, this is where you're going to find out.
Exactly, exactly. If one was a beginner, a great thing to do would just be go see the exhibitors. We're going to have about 45 exhibitors, and all of them are going to be doing different types of book arts and printmaking, and I think that would give you a really good taste into the world of book arts. A great documentary called Perceive and Be Bold, and it's about this gentleman, Paul Amos Kennedy, and he's a letterpress printer and a bookbinder. It's a very, very personal documentary about his journey as being like one of the first African American professors and at University of Wisconsin, and how he started up the press, and it's really funny too.
You should go talk to the artists. That's how you really learn about it, and that's how it becomes less intimidating.
I mean, they'll definitely be here all weekend and be available to talk to people, and a lot of them will also be either lecturing or giving a demonstration. So not only would you be able to talk about their particular works of art, but you might learn something like a particular binding or a particular technique in a hands-on demonstration.
Pyramid started this fair years ago, because this is our 11th biennial fair, and we're in 2010. So we started this years ago, and the reason is because it's how book artists communicate their work to the world, and it's very important because a lot of folks are familiar with prints. Some folks, not as many, are even familiar with handmade paper, but very few folks are familiar with book arts. And and one of the things the Pyramid is about is connecting the artist to the public, connecting the artist to community, and we see this as a very important type of connection.
Having art in this different form can evoke different kinds of emotions. Like, we're used to seeing paintings, or we're used to knowing what a sculpture looks like, or a photograph, but now it's like a new way to look at art, and that spurs a new conversation about what art is, and how we look at art and how we decide what art is.
It's to bring people in and to show them that there's a place for them here. Whether you love books, whether you love art, whether you love discussing themes or discussing contemporary art, this is the kind of fair that you want to be at, because that's welcome.